Thank you for tuning in. I am JayLee. This is JLeesCorner. And this is another edition of Car Conversations on JLeesCorner. Okay. I am on my way to work. I am late. I hope everybody's having a great hump day. Okay, because it is Wednesday, which means the week is almost over. Okay, the work week at least. Do not forget to like, comment, and share this video, and to also subscribe to my channel to become a whole JayBird, dun, 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 and all that goodness. All that goodness. So, this is a random car conversation. A little bit about the family day Chantel, okay? Because I watched it the other day. Wasn't too much, that's why I'm gonna put it up in this car conversation. But I'm just leaving Popeyes because I wanted some chicken for my lunch because I'm late and you can't be late and hungry. You know, don't go down that way. But last night, when I got home from work, I guess it's gonna be a conversation. Not a story time, but a conversation. So, got off work, got home. I walked in my house. It's around 8:30, 8:40-ish or whatever, and put my purse down, took my glasses off. I usually take my shoes off when I walk in my house. Kept my shoes on, went, used it. I had to pee real quick, so I went to pee. Took my shoes off in my bathroom hallway, put them in a chair, and then I took my shirt off and just laid down in my bed. So I'm like, okay, I gotta review Greenleaf. It doesn't come on until 10. You know, just take a moment, just chill out. You know, I laid in my bed or whatever. I took my shirt off. Okay, I don't have my shirt on. Laying down. And so I was watching my friends laugh on Facebook or whatever. And the next thing I know, it was 1 a.m. Okay? Wholeheartedly fell asleep. And the only thing that woke me up was because I was hot. Because I hadn't rolled up in my covers, but I didn't have my fan on. So I woke up because I was hot. So I was up from being 1 a.m. until around 5 or 6, don't know. So it's been kind of crazy. But my body was like, girl, go to sleep. Because I straight went to sleep. And I usually don't go right to bed. When I get in my bed, my mind be racing or whatever, but it'd be crazy. Anyway, so that was yesterday. So today I got up, went to Popeyes. I wanted some chicken, little 2-piece spicy. You know what I'm saying? Because we know they out chicken sandwiches. So I'm at the Popeyes by my house, and I'm like, why is this car taking so long? What's going on? So the car was being weird, wasn't really pulling up or whatever. So I had my window down, and the dude was like, can I get a chicken sandwich? And he'll be out of them. He was like, what? You know, I'm like, haven't y'all been watching the news? And the 3 cars behind that one car, all asking for chicken sandwiches. I'm like, it's on the news. All Popeyes chicken sandwiches are sold out. All of them. Get you a 2-piece spicy. Same thing. I keep telling people, the chicken sandwich, the spicy chicken sandwich from Popeyes is just as seasoned and spicy as a 2-piece. Okay, it's just no bone in it. So get that. Because I'm like, why he taking so long? It's Popeyes. All they got is chicken. It's not a hard decision. You want a 2-piece, a 4-piece, a 1-piece, a bucket or whatever, or a box. I was like, girl, bye. Anyway, so when I get home, it's gonna be a busy day today because I have to do Greenleaf, and then of course Basketball Wives, Snowfall. I'm not reviewing Black Ink Crew, New York or Compton until tomorrow because it ain't enough. It just ain't enough. So today I'm going to do Greenleaf, Basketball Wives, Snowfall, and Queen Sugar. And tomorrow, or eventually, I'll do the 2 Black Ink Crews because, girl, I ain't got time for it. But the family Chantel, which came on Sunday or Monday, I don't know. I watched it, rolled my eyes through the whole thing. It was real basic, if you ask me. You know, Chantel and Pedro still arguing over the fact that Pedro wasn't translating. He says she should translate, and they both come to the conclusion they need a translator. I'm like, how did y'all not know that from before? You can't have somebody translating who is a part of the argument. That's just stupidity. That's why y'all keep fussing and fighting, because you got Pedro, trying to translate. You got Chantel trying to translate, but she's also trying to argue. They not even really listening to each. I'm like, girl, the fact that it took y'all whatever episode is on to figure this out is beyond me. Okay, completely beyond me. But I think Pedro Pedro is, always trying to blame Chantel when he with his mom and his sister. And when he with Chantel, he don't really blame her, but he'll say like, well, you wasn't listening. I'm like, Pedro, look, I don't know how Chantel could have watched this season and still be married to Pedro. I don't get it, because Pedro tosses her up under the bus with his punk ass mom and his punk ass sister all the time. Don't care. I don't like Pedro's mom and sister. I feel like both of them are fake. I feel like they just trying to get to the United States, and it is what it is. We see Winter talk to Ja. Finally, I guess he had been calling her, she had been ignoring or whatever. So they video chatted. Okay, so me, I was like, okay, it has to be some other reason as to why he didn't tell her about this kid he has that's like 9 or whatever that he been keeping a secret for the past 6 years. I wholeheartedly was like, okay, it has to be something like he didn't know the kid was his. He couldn't have knew the time he met her that was his kid. But John tells me, she's like, why didn't you tell me all this time? This fool said, well, when you met me, I had the one daughter, and you accepted her. I didn't want to run you off by telling you I had a second kid. I said, so you hear the kid? Like, I get not telling her for maybe, the first 6 months, when y'all getting to know each other. I get that you don't want her to know all your business. I can get that. Okay, I didn't know how serious it was going to be, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't tell you I have 2 children. I just had the one. I didn't tell you about the one who don't live with me. I would have been able to say, okay, cool. It's only the first 6 months. That's cool. You hid that kid for 6 years. That's crazy. So it's like, did you not see your child for 6 years? Like, does a child not, like, the child can't live near them. Because if the child lives near you and you've been sneaking off to see your child and keeping it a secret from me because you didn't want to run me off, and so you assumed not telling me for 6 years was the best way to keep me around, you're stupid. I was so disappointed in his reasoning. I was like, that was not a valid reason to not tell her you have another kid. I didn't want to run you off, so I didn't know when to tell you. 6 years ago. 5 years ago. Well, at least once y'all decided to move in together, like, at what point, like, girl. And it's like, not only that, does the daughter not know she has a sibling? What kid don't mention their brother in 6 years? That's the part that's confusing to me. Does the daughter not know she has a sibling? I really feel like he has a kid out of state that he doesn't pay child support for. Because, again, he has a daughter. Kids talk. Kids can't keep secrets. If he done taught his daughter to keep a secret for the past 6 years, that is a lie. That is a whole lie. So I wonder, okay, it can't be a kid who life in. Because the daughter would have said something by now. Which is more crazy. Your daughter don't know she got a sibling? Girl. Foolishness. Okay? And so she like, I don't know if I can forgive you now. I need to think about it or whatever. He said they need to talk in person. I mean, unless in person gonna be her meeting that baby, who cares? I'm just like, whatever. We then see they all get together. Pedro's mama and sister, and then Chantel's family. And they have a translator, which they should always have. Okay? The fact that y'all in the country, y'all don't speak the language, you should have a translator. But that's just me. And for the most part, they, hash out the same things. Even though I feel like the translator was trying to be nice in how she was explaining what Pedro's mama was saying, I'm like, girl, no. The mama was acting like, y'all be up and causing ruckus, and we ain't got time for the ruckus, and y'all always leaving and don't say why. Because y'all full of foolishness. Full of foolishness, okay? So Pedro mama, like, we can't move past stuff if y'all don't want to bring up we can't move to the future if y'all don't want to discuss the past and what happened to get over it. But that ain't never what happened. Everybody be blaming each other, especially Pedro's people. So I'm like, it's some BS. So, but Chantel said, well, okay, she want to talk about something. Oh, fine. Well, my mama said that she found the website, that y'all was trying to find people to marry people, and, it was crazy. The mama didn't say it looked like he was human trafficking. I'm like, girl, why? Karen always go 5 steps too far. And I was like, just sit down somewhere, Karen. Just be quiet. That ain't what it was. Look. They all kind of squashed it. Nobody argued. They talked one at a time because Karen brought a coconut, and the only person with the coconut could talk. So that was smart. So they were able to have the conversation, and nobody was arguing. Pedro mama was acting like, oh, you know, I love Chantel. You know, if I was going, you know, trying to set everything up between him and her, when she first came here, I would have met her. When she first came here, I didn't even meet her then. I didn't meet her till she came back. And at that time, when I met her the second time, I thought she was good, you know, a good person or whatever. I thought she was a good match for my son. And I loved her like a daughter. You're lying, Lydia, or Linda, whatever your name is. You don't. And as Chantel then said, she's always mean. She's never nice. I don't get why she's trying to act as if like she think of me as her daughter, but maybe she wants to start over. I say, girl, I don't know, but I wouldn't trust it. So they then invite the people, Chantel family, to the grandma house who's supposed to be sick. I'm like, grandma's sick? Do she need all these visitors? Don't she need some doctors? I'm just saying. And so Thomas said, we'll think about coming over to the compound to visit or whatever. He go, Pedro, I went to the dude ranch with y'all, and your mama, when you asked me to meet with y'all, I met with you, so I think y'all should, what I'm saying, do this for me. I'm like, I don't care. The grandma, she need a doctor, not visitors who can't help her get better. Girl, I don't care. I told you, it's a dumb show. And then we see Pedro meet with Obed because he's upset that Obed keeps telling Chantel that it was, they tried to arrange their marriage or whatever. Because even the sister said, Obed has an issue with me. And because Obed has an issue with me, he telling Chantel stuff because, Chantel has an issue with me. Well, everybody has an issue with you, little girl. So just leave it at that. But when Pedro talks to Obed, Obed, like, I never told her that you were in on it. I told her what I thought, which was your mama, your sister, and them or whatever, was trying to get you, to marry somebody, but you wasn't in on it. I agree. I don't think Pedro was ever in on them trying to get him married. I think Pedro is ignorant enough where he don't even see what it is. And that's just Pedro. So Obed said he'll help him fix it. I said this. That's why I can't really give y'all no real review of the show. Because it's just, I don't know who thought to put them on the show. But at this point in time, it is what it is. But I'm almost at work, y'all. And that's really all I had to say for today. Thank y'all for watching. And I will talk to y'all later. Peace.